So earlier in the podcast, you were saying how independent contractors are getting away with certain stuff, and elaborate for me.
All right.
Especially with the Mandy Rose situation.
My thing is, everybody knows there's a certain set of rules that you follow as an employee, and there's a certain set of rules that you follow as an independent contractor. As an independent contractor, which is what professional wrestlers in every company are pretty much lined up under that title, you should be free to do certain things with your likeness. Now, if that particular name that you're using on said platform or said venture is directly related to the company that you are working for and they own and trademark that, that's one thing. But if you're using your image for something else
and your government name,
then you should be free to do as you please. You actually, if you have your own trademark on your name and your likeness, you should actually be free to do as you want, regardless.
You would think so, but WWE has been getting away with this for ever since whenever.
Yeah.
Like I said, this problem arose in 2020 with Twitch. You know, so when all the wrestling stuff was gaming and getting a lot of money from Twitch, because in 2020 that's all we could do.
Yeah.
And sit down like Twitch and what's that service called? Cameo.
Cameo.
Twitch and Cameo was the most popular items to do in 2020 because we couldn't do nothing. And a lot of wrestlers made money off of Cameo and Twitch.
A lot
of money. But you know, WWE, you know, with Twitch, hey man, we need some of that money. As a matter of fact, we need most of that money.
Yeah, they didn't come for some of it; they wanted all of it.
Yeah, so like people like Paige and Selena Vega,
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
A lot of people who were big on there, they kind of got hit with kind of like an ultimatum.
But what I was gonna say is Selena Vega and Paige kind of walked away from them over there.
Yeah.
Especially Selena. Remember, Selena Vega. Remember, like she like it's one of the biggest reasons because she wouldn't stop doing that. Kind of like what Mandy Rose was going through.
Yeah.
So I mean, she wasn't doing what Mandy Rose was doing per se, but she just wouldn't stop her other ventures. And so WWE was like, you know, whatever.
I mean, I think you should be able to do that.
I do too.
Just like a rapper or a singer can do, like say if your manager didn't go out and find the session, didn't go out and find the show that you have booked, you're not going to automatically include your manager. Now the record label itself that owns the music that you're going to perform, of course you're going to cut that in. So I believe if you're going to use your name and you go out and find your own work, that you're entitled to more than half, at least, if you have to cut the company in. But as an independent contractor, if that's your label and you own it, I don't think you should have to pay them anything. Now, if you're an employee and you're under the company, then you know what it is. Exactly. You're using the company's, you know, you're getting hype off of your name that they own. You're getting hype off of the gimmick that they own. So as an employee, the rules are a little different.
I have a question for you. Okay, so we're gonna keep taking this Mandy Rose situation, right? So she used her name. She didn't say Mandy Rose.
Okay.
I don't believe. Like I think she used her name.
Okay.
But everybody know her as Mandy Rose, but she didn't use her name. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you saying like, because I'm like I said, I'm on the side of the wrestler. Honestly, I'm not on their side. I'm just playing devil's advocate for a little bit. So her face is known on, like I said, she's on USA Network. Her face is all over TV. But she using her real name for these, you know, FaceTime pictures and all that. So, like, what I'm trying to ask is, do you still think WWE will have a point? Because it's like, okay, you know you're using your name, but your face, it's kind of odd because it's like you telling me I can't use my face or my body for what I want to do because it's on your TV network.
Well, it's kind of like if you were a non-profit organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking this example from a movie, okay? Like you were a non-profit organization and you did things for the community and something came out that you were doing, you know, obscene material that could make the image of the people who are donating to you or the people who are working with you look bad. Then they're going to want to pull out because they're like, wait a minute, you know, we can't be associated with this in this light. So with WWE, I feel like their whole take on it is the type of I think that's why I was a little deeper than the Twitch thing, because the Twitch thing was just gaming. It was more so you owe us a cut of the money. With this fan site that she was on, it was more so, hey, the imagery that you're putting out, even though your character is geared towards that.
Well, what if Van Rose like, I give y'all cut?
I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think it would have mattered because it was just too far. Now, if this was the Attitude Era, they probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. We had people posing for Playboy, but now they don't want that type of imagery out there of their employees, independent contractors per se. So I think that's what really pushed it over the edge. The fact that they have so many people. That's why Vince is no longer there. You know, his scandals. So, you know,
it is kind of bad time.
Yeah, it's like this is the worst time ever because it's like they just cut ties, you know, with this type of situation.
I still don't think they gotta resolve this fast for her.
But see, they say they asked her to stop.
I can't have AEW somebody take her.
That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly because you know Tony Khan gonna be chomping at the bit. But that's what's gonna happen.
She still got a I'm pretty sure she has a non-compete 90 days, so WWE can try something with her.
She ain't planning on stopping. Rumor has it she's making $500,000 a year, and that's like on the low end. So, you know, she's not stopping anytime soon. And her subscribers supposedly went up since this happened. Because people who didn't know about it, now they know about it. So,
well, she in my top 5.
She's not stopping. And I mean, she's young, she's beautiful, and she's very talented. And she seems to be smart about her business. And this part of her business was more important than the other part of her business. But at the same time, now she's established herself as a household name. So she has options. Versus if she was doing this as a rookie or as an unknown, she has options now. So, you know, it's a bad time, but it's also a good time because now she has a little leverage. So if AEW was to come calling, you can have me, but it's going to come at a cost. If your cost doesn't equal or exceed what I'm making now, I'm good. You need me, I don't need